ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। ॐ श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। अस्मद्गुरुचरणारविन्दाभ्यां नमः। भज गोविन्दं गोविन्दं भज मूढमते सम्प्राप्ते सन्निहिते काले नहि नहि रक्षति डुग्रिं करणे। Someone wants to say? Anyone wants to try? मूढजहीहि
धनागमतृष्णां कुरु सद्बुद्धिं मनसि वितृष्णा यल्लभसे निजकर्मोपातं वृत्तं तेन विनोदय चित्तम्। नारीस्तनभरनाभीदेशं दृष्ट्वा मागामोहावेशम् एतन्मानसवसादविकारं मनसि विचिन्तय वारं वारम्। नलिनी दलगतचलमतितरलं तत्त्वं जीवितमतिशयचपलम् विद्धिव्याध्यभिमानग्रस्तं लोकं शोकहतं च समस्तम्। यावद्वित्तोपार्जनसक्तः तावन्निजपरिवारो रक्तः पश्चाजीवति चर्जरते वार्तां कोऽपि न पृच्छति गेहे। यावत् पवनो निवसति देहे तावत् पृच्छति कुशलं गेहे। गतवति वायो देहापाये भार्या बिभ्यति तस्मिन् काये। बालस्तावत् क्रीडासक्तः तरुणस्तावत् तरुणीसक्तः वृद्धस्तावत् चिन्तासक्तः परमे ब्रह्मणि कोऽपि न सक्तः। काते कान्ता कस्ते पुत्रः संसारोऽयमतीव विचित्रः। कस्य त्वं कः उत आयात् कस्य त्वं कः उत आयात तत्त्वं चिन्तय तदिह भ्रातः। सत्संगत्वे निस्संगत्वं निस्संगत्वे निर्मोहत्वं निर्मोहत्वे निर्मोहत्वे निश्चलतत्वं निश्चलतत्वे जीवन मुक्तिः। Okay. That's all I know. Yeah. So we have gone. We have taken up to which one? Till Satsangatve we have completed. Was it complete or we just started? Discussing that one. We were discussing that one. Correct. Number 9. Correct. Okay. So, काते कान्तः कस्ते पुत्रः संसारोऽयम् अतीव विचित्रः। इह संसारः अतीव विचित्रः। काते कान्ता. When you say this is my wife, who is this wife? कस्ते पुत्रः. कः ते पुत्रः. Who is this child or who is this son or who is this daughter of mine? So, one mamsapindam connecting with another mamsapindam and establishing a relationship. Okay. If you see it from a mud, if you see it from a pot angle, bhinnatva. If you see it from mud angle, ekatvam. Kate kanta kaste putraha, from mamsapinda, bhinnatvam. From brahma tattvam, ekatvam. Samsaraha ativa vichitraha. Okay. Why vichitraha? Why the samsaraha iti ativa vichitraha is saying? Samsara is a part of Prakriti. Correct? And when you see it as Prakriti, Sannapya sanna hyubhayatmikano Bhinnapya bhinna hyubhayatmikano Sangapya nanga hyubhayatmikano Mahadbhuta anirvachaniya maya. It is completely mayika, maya jal. That means everything is visible as though it is true. Everything is visible as though it is true, but there is no reality to it. When you say there is no reality to it, don't misunderstand that it is not present. So if someone says there is no reality to fire, I will say put your hand. Then you will know what is reality of fire. Here when we say reality, it is pratibhasika or vyavaharika reality, not to paramarthika reality. They are all dependent vastu, they are not independent vastu. A shadow depends on me and hence the shadow cannot independently exist from me. If I am there, the shadow can be there. If I am not there, the shadow goes off. Okay, so the samsaraha becomes completely dependent on me. How can you tell that? The whole universe depends on me. Is there anyone who can claim this? All of us claim that. When you go to sleep, what happens to the samsara? Is it there or is it not there? Ativa vichitraha. That means I give life or reality to samsara when I am aware of it. When I am not aware of it, the samsara doesn't have an existence for me. When I am sleeping, the samsara doesn't have an existence for me. Is it right? The samsara may be there, but what is the point to it? If I have got no connection to it, it doesn't exist for me. Right? Okay. So here he says, samsaroyam ativa vichitraha. It is a vichitra thing. Why? You can feel it, you can smell it, you can taste it, you can use your five senses to check all the objects, but none of them are independent. They are all dependent on me. If I am blind, that scope of vision is out. How much ever beautiful the whole world may be, or how much ever ugly the world may be, I am independent of it. I have no connection to it. Isn't it right? Right? That is why they say you can take a person in front of the mirror to show what that person to himself is. You can show that person. But if the person is blind, you can't do anything. Correct? So the samsara is completely dependent on me. If my antenna is out, the samsara exists. If my antenna is taken in while sleep, there is no samsara for me. My snoring will disturb other samsara. That's all. Correct? My snoring will disturb others' samsara. For me, I don't know anything. They will say, you are snoring, I have recorded it. Huh? Did I snore? I don't know even that. Deha also I don't know. Then what are you talking about the setup? I don't even understand what is happening in my Deha at that time. When it comes to the samsara, now ask the question, Kaha Tvam? Kuta Ayataha? From where have you come? Who are you? Koham? Kuta Ayataha? Think about it again and again. Tattvam Chintaya Tadiha Bhrataha. Oh my brother, just think about it. When you think that, you will straight away undervalue this whole setup what is around us. Once you undervalue the setup, where is the place for individuality and ego? Are you able to understand? That individuality and ego comes only when I bring from Ishvara Srishti to my Srishti. So far as I leave it in Ishvara Srishti, where is the question of ego? It is there by itself happening. Okay. Understand that Tattvam. Understand who am I? Koham, Soham, Ham Saha, Soham. Aham Saha, Saha Aham. Hamsa Soham. Okay. This japa mantras are always like that. Aham Saha, Saha Aham. Hamsaha Soham. Hamsa has got nothing to do with Swana. Aham Saha, I am that. Saha Aham, that is me. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi together is Hamsa Soham. Is it clear? So get that knowledge, because that is the one which will actually undervalue the samsara. If that knowledge is not there, we'll give undue value to this samsara. And how do you get that? Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate Samprapte Sannihite Kale Nahi Rakshati. All the material signs, Dugrin Karane, all the material objective world, Nahi Rakshati. Okay, right. From here, he goes to the next one. Satsangatve Nissangatvam, Nissangatve Nirmohatvam, Nirmohatve Nischalatatvam, Nischalatatve Jivan Muktaha. A very clear step-by-step program for moksha given in these 4 lines. What are the steps you have to go ahead to achieve? You may do any sadhana. Whichever way you go, doesn't matter. You will pass through these. Moksha through yoga doesn't matter, moksha through jnana doesn't matter, whichever, if you feel that any other thing will give you moksha, doesn't matter. But progress is this path. Satsangatve Nissangatvam. First is Sangha. Second chapter, Bhagavad Gita. Sangat sanjayate kamaha, kamat krodho bhijayate, krodhat bhavati sammohaha, sammohat smriti vibhramaha, smriti bhramshat buddhinashaha, buddhinashat pranashyati. This is the negative direction. Okay. So if you stand, you have a positive ascending direction, you have a descending direction. This is the descending direction. If you start falling down, how much you can fall, again milestones are given. And if you grow, satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam, nirmohatve nischalatatvam, nischalatatve jivan mukti. One end is jivan mukti, other end is nashat pranashyati, buddhi nashat pranashyati. And our vyavahara is always in between this. Like a pendulum, in this class, everyone are sattvic. The moment the class gets over, the real Rupam will come out. Correct, na? So we are in between. We keep jumping based on situation. And that is what should not happen. Okay. Now, for understanding the positive, we have to understand the negative. If you want to understand Advaita, you should understand Dvaita clearly. Correct? If you want to understand how to pass, then you should understand how you fail. Because then you know how to avoid it. That is important. Right? So, Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha. Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha. See the beauty. The word used is Sangha only. Sangha is what? What do you mean by Sangha? Attachment. From that comes a desire. How? I just decide I will go to Viviana Mall. I said time pass. And inside this Viviana Mall in Ishvara Srishti, there are many colorful things, many beautiful things. By mistake, my eyes goes and falls into something and I say, wow, so nice it is, so beautiful dress. Your legs have moved ahead, but the mind is stuck on the dress. You will find ways to turn somewhere and come back to the same store to see whether did you see it properly. Or if you are bold enough, you will say, wait, I like this, let me go. Otherwise, I say, Chakkar marke, let us go there now. Why? You want to keep seeing it. Now what happens? That from Ishvara Srishti has slowly come to my Srishti. When it has come to my Srishti, I have an attachment to it. And this attachment is called Sangha. Sat Sangha. Dussangha. Correct? So the attachment, what comes, that will lead to desire. Shraddham kamasya mataram. There also Shraddha is there. Without Shraddha, desire will not come. Why? I believe very strongly I will be happier if I possess that than what I am now without possessing it. Whose Shraddha it is? I have a Shraddha, a conviction that if I buy that and I own it, then I will be better off or happier than if I don't own it. The other way is also true. I will be happier if I don't get this liability than I getting this liability. The negative part also you can take it that way. Because both are Shraddha dependent. To attach and to detach, desire based, is called Sangha. Right? So first, if you want to go out of Sangha, you should get into Sangha. You can't say that I will always be out of Sangha and I will know how to manage. No. You have to first get into Sangha. You know how it is? When we take bath, I apply a soap. For what? Washing of the soap. I didn't apply the soap to keep the soap. Huh? I applied the soap. Arey? Then what did you do? I washed it off. Then why did you apply? No, I have to apply. Then only I will go clean. Why? That Sangha is required. Correct? It will take that Dussanga will take it and go, and I will become Nissanga. Are you able to get? The dirt in me will have Satsanga with the soap, and that Satsanga will go, and I will become Nissanga with the dirt and the soap. When the water is disturbed, has got some amount of particulate matter, you introduce an alum. That alum will settle the sedimentations and then you get clear water. So I need to have Sangha, Satsanga, Dussanga, move to Satsanga and then go to Nissanga. Correct? So, Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha. That Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha, Akama Sangha is Satsanga. Akama Sangha is Satsanga. My attachment without an expectation is Satsanga. Yes or no? If that attachment is with Kamaha, it will never be Satsanga. Why? That the whipping thing behind me is that attachment. Okay. So, Sangat Sanjayate Kamaha. And if you don't get it, Kamat Krodho Vijayate. First, other brother will come, the twin brother. Gussa. नहीं मिला तो पहला गुस्सा. कामात क्रोधो विजायते. वो इतना गुस्सा आ जाएगा कि by hook or crook I need to get it. And if I don't get it, माजी सटकली. And that is called sammohaha. It is not English some. Enough of moha it is. Okay, sammohaha means completely deluded. Delusion's definition is whatever is correct, considering it to be wrong, and whatever is wrong, considering it to be correct. Arjuna had delusion, Duryodhana never had a delusion. From that mind perspective, always Arjuna had the delusion. That is why, should I fight, should I not fight, should I run away? That delusion was there. Duryodhana was very clear. Janami dharmam nachame pravrittihi janami adharmam nachame nivrittihi. I know what is dharmam and I know I will not follow it. I know what is adharmam and I know I will pakka follow it. So there was no delusion in his mind. He was very firm. It was not satsanga, it was dussanga. That is why his name is Duryodhana. His actual name was Suyodhana. Duryodhana's actual name in birth is Suyodhana. Because of his nature, he got a name Duryodhana. But he had no delusion. Confusion था ही नहीं. Arjuna को confusion था. That is why Bhagavad Gita had to be taught by Krishna to him. Krishna never wanted to teach, or Arjun and Duryodhana never wanted to hear a Bhagavad Gita. Because he said, I am clear. Okay. So sammoha is delusion. Okay. Satsangatve nissangatvam, nissangatve nirmohatvam. So no delusion. If Sangha is not there, delusion will not be there. This is maturing out, not running away. Please understand this. From Satsanga to Nissanga, like from Viveka, when you move to Vairagya, Vairagya is not running away, not stopping. Vairagya is maturing out. What is maturing out? Can you give one example of Vairagya? That is tapaha. That is tapas. What is vairagya?
Dana. Dana.
It depends what is in your mind for dana. That no one will know. Give simple examples which can be for vairagya. When you play with your 5-year-old child with a balloon, vairagya. When the toy breaks for the child, you have Maha Vairagya. You say, don't worry, Papa will bring another toy, Mommy will bring 2 more toys. Maha Vairagya. But for the child, Krodhat Bhavati Sammohaha. Yes or no? मुझे अब भी चाहिए. I want it right now. So, Vairagya is having that maturity, not running away from it. Hai to bhi, I don't want it. I know clearly I don't want it. I am not missing out anything in life. That temporary purnatvam about that matter is Vairagya. It's a temporary purnatvam, correct? जैसा खाना खाने के बाद पेट इतना भर गया, I can't eat more. Vairagyam for khana will be there for few hours. But that's a maturity. It is not running away. Khana dekh ke nahi, I will not even see food. No, aisa nahi hai. Is it clear? So we need to understand this. And when that Vairagyam comes, Sangha goes. If Sangha goes, Moha cannot happen. They are going to the root cause. Understand that. It's all going to the root cause. Correct? Nissangatve nirmohatvam. Nirmohatve nishchalitatvam. That nischalata. Chanchalam hi manah Krishna. He says, na? Arjuna says, Chanchalam hi manah Krishna. This mind is so fickle. How do I make it established on something? I just can't even understand that. Okay. And when Vairagya is there, when Moha is not there, mind becomes completely equipoise. When there are no ripples, when you see a still water, at that time your reflection is very clearly seen. Pratibimba is very clearly seen. Even because of slight air, if there is ripple onto the water, Chanchalam hi manah Krishna. If that mirror has got little amount of ripples, how will you be able to see? Kastvam koham kuta ayataha. Not possible. Are we getting it? So, Nischalata should be there. Chanchalata should not be there. How do you remove Chanchalata? Only by maturity. Right? For example, a doctor who has served for about 40 years will never get disturbed because he has seen so many lives and deaths and treatment and people getting, so he knows it's a part of life. Compared to a fresh doctor who has come out, when he sees an emergency situation, he'll be very disturbed. What can I do? What all can I do to save this person? That doesn't mean the effort put by the elderly doctor is less. He knows where to put, how much to put, and after that leave it to Bhagavan. You can't do anything. That maturity. Is it clear? So, Nishchali Tattva, mind is equipoised irrespective of the situation. One of the biggest need for Jivan Mukti. For moksha, prerequisite is equipoised mind. I do not have liking also, I do not have hatred also to this world, anything in the world. World remains as a WORLD, remains as a WORD. It's just a word. It neither gives me anything nor takes anything from me. Aham Purnosmi. When that clarity is there, mind automatically becomes Nischala. In a test match series, the fifth match, after winning 4, how will you play the fifth match? Still you play. Nischala Tattva. There is no stress, there is no pressure. You have to hit, you have to make runs. Both the bowlers also enjoy the game, the batsman is also enjoying the game. Why? The team who is playing knows they have lost. The other team knows they have won, but still the match goes on. So it's like a net practice. Chalo, बिना टेंशन का अच्छा से खेलेंगे. And when life becomes that way, that's called Jivan Mukti. Is it clear? Okay. So in a very, very nice nutshell, Acharya has given the steps from Satsanga to Jivan Mukti. Clear? Okay. Now we will go to the next one. Vayasi gate kah kama vikaraha शुष्के नीरे कह कासारः क्षीणे वित्ते कह परिवारः ज्ञाते तत्वे कह संसारः. Correct na? Correct? No mistake na? Okay. Vayasi gate. You know what is gata? To go. To go. Vayasi gate, having passed out. In what? Age. Vayasi gate, once that age has passed, Vayasi gate kah kama vikaraha. What is vikara? What is vikara? Vikara is changes. Vikriti, changes, ups and downs, movements. Vikar hona. Okay. Changes. It can also mean here in this particular context urges. Kama vikaraha means urge of sexual needs. Okay. Vayasi gate kaha kama vikara. It's a question, huh? It's a question asked. If you have already grown old, where will you have these urges? Okay. When you are incapacitated, where is the question of these urges? Three examples he has given. So first one is kama vikaraha vayasi gate kaha. Once you have already gone to an age where these urges are not coming, then where is the question of such desires? Will not be there. Shushke neere kaha kasaraha. Once the water is dried up, where is the lake? A lake is called a lake only when there is water, right? In extreme summer, many a times this water dries off. So everyone walks through it and say, this lake during the monsoon is filled with water. Abhi dekho pani nahi, we can play cricket in it. Will you call it a lake or will you call it ground? So the lake doesn't exist if water is not there. Correct? Third one is Kshine vitte kaha parivaraha. Kshina means what? क्षीण हो गया, खत्म हो गया. वित्त मीन्स व्हाट? पहे पैसा. When I am a pauper, where is parivara? I need to have some bank balance, right? Then only the parivara is with me. If I don't have anything, where is the parivara? वयसि गते कह काम विकारः शुष्के नीरे कह कासारः क्षीणे वित्ते कह परिवारः. Okay, so if that age is gone, the urge is gone. If the water is gone, the lake is gone. If wealth is gone, family is gone. Similarly, jnate tattve kaha samsaraha. Once ignorance is gone, where is samsara? Are you able to get this? So he is giving three examples to say that whatever is that one which is binding you, if that is taken care, that binding will go off. You should know where to put the effort. Right? So, vayasi gate kaha kama vikaraha, shushke neere kaha kasaraha, kshine vitte kaha parivaraha, jnate tattve kaha samsaraha, aham brahmasmi eva purnatvam eva asmi. Where is samsara there? Correct? Is this clear? So he is just, see, satsangatve nissangatvam, the same thing is told in a different way to say that this is moksha. Once that, nirindhana davanalaha, that fire which doesn't have fuel, or completely जो भुजा हुआ seeds है, the seeds which are completely roasted, they are incapacitated to germinate. Same way, once this ignorance is gone, where is the question of samsaraha? Moksha is guaranteed. So the one which is giving you samsara is hetu. The hetu for samsara is ajnana. What is that ajnana? I am the doer, I am the feeler, I am the thinker, I am everything. Ahankara vimudhatma kartahamiti manyate. I can do so many things which no one else has done. All these things are bringing that samsara. If that ajnana goes, then where is the question of samsara? Very easily said, but to come and maintain it is very tough. Okay, Jnaninam api chetamsi Devi Bhagavati Hisa Balad Akrishya Mohaya Mahamaya Prayachati. Durga Saptashati. Jnaninam api, even jnanis, chetamsi, in the chetana, Devi Bhagavati Hi Sa, that Devi, she herself, Balad Akrishya Mohaya, with full of attraction, she pulls jnanis into samsara. Hey Mahamaya Prayachati, save me. This Maya is there, it can pull me. Even if I am a jnani, it can pull me. If I don't have my guards on, anytime I can slip. Hey Durge, please protect me from that. That is the prayer by even jnanis. Why? That jnanam is not a shashvatama. It is not like a certificate. After getting it, you will have it lifelong. No. You have to be and maintain that. Then that jnanam is there. I did sadhana for 1 year and I got jnanam. After 1 year of this jnanam experience, I thought, chalo, abhi bas ho gaya jnanam. Huh? Then you are ajnani. That thought itself will bring ajnanam. कितना दिन ये अहम ब्रह्मास्मि, आई एम अ माइनॉरिटी, बाकी सब लोग संसार बोल के कितना मजा कर रहे हैं और मैं खाली बैठा है अहम ब्रह्मास्मि. That means I never understood what is अहम ब्रह्मास्मि. It is enforced on me. That won't work. That maturity, when it comes, that mind becomes calm, and if it is maintaining that equanimity, then you are a jnani. Kshide vitte kaha parivara jnate tatve kaha samsaraha. Okay. Nahi rakshati dugrin karane. Same that samsara varnanam is going on completely. In between he has bought Brahman. Understand that Tattvam, drop the samsara like a hot potato. Is it clear? Okay. Which is the next one now? Ma kuru dhana jana yauvana garvam harati nimeshat kalas sarvam maya mayamidam akhilam बुद्ध्वा ब्रह्मपदं त्वं प्रविश विदित्वा. Another very practical tip. You better be careful, whenever you go to some new place, there is a board, beware of dogs. You have to be careful. Same way, when you come to this Bhumi, Adi Shankara says, beware of dogs. There are dogs which will pull you. What is that? Dhana, Jana, Yauvana, Garva. This will pull you. Dhana, Jana, Yauvana, Garvam, Balastavat Krida Saktaha, remember. Tarunastavat Taruni Saktaha, Vriddhastavat Chinta Saktaha, Parame Brahmani Kopina Saktaha. Same thing. Dhana, Jana, Yauvana, Garvam. They will pull you. Ma Kuru. Do not fall a prey to that. Beware of these dogs. Dhana. Have we to tell how much is enough money? If this question is asked, we can have discussion after discussion for days together without coming to a conclusion, because this is a topic which can never be concluded, because wealth requirement by every individual is subjective, not objective. So there is no consensus to this. If someone says I want crores, other one will say I want lakhs, someone will say I want 2 square meal ke liye money. How much is enough? No idea. Dhana garvam ma kuru. I have enough money. Don't be very boastful about that. Jana garvam ma kuru. Status. I am so and so. मेरा ये है, मेरा वो है. Janagarvam Makuru. Ma means negative, no. Don't say Mamma Avam no Asman Naha. Any idea about Sanskrit grammar? Ma. Ma has several meanings. To me means Ma. You write Ma only. Mahalakshmi, you write Ma. Do not, you write Ma. All the meanings are there. But the contextual, if you take the meaning here, Ma Kuru, here it means do not do. Ma. Ma higumsihi. Ma higumsihi. Never kill. Okay. So, Ma Kuru Dhanagarvam, Ma Kuru Janagarvam, Ma Kuru Yauvanagarvam. All those very handsome and beautiful ladies in their youth have already come to Jara. What is Jara? Asti jayate vardate viparinamate apakshiyate vinashyati. Apakshiyate iti Jara. This Jara itself is a very big market. Anti-wrinkle. Why? Yauvanagarvam. I do not want to age. You should not ask the age to ladies. Huh? Why they don't age? So, Ma Kuru. Okay, for that Ma Kuru, we should not ask. Okay, no problem. But the fact is they will age. Correct? So, these are the ones, it is, you know, बचपन में हम लोग एक टाइम बॉम्ब खेलता था. यू नो व्हाट इज दिस टाइम बॉम्ब? बचपन में खेला हुआ है, बहुत लोग खेला है ये. स्पेशली जो अंकल पसंद नहीं है ना, उसका घर का वो जो लॉकिंग सिस्टम है ना, कुंडी जो बोलते हैं, उस पे यू कीप एन अगरबत्ती, जल रहा अगरबत्ती को रखेंगे और उसका थोड़ा डिस्टेंस में एक बॉम्ब को बांध देंगे. और धीरे 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 जल के इसको टच करके बाय द टाइम यू हैव ऑलरेडी गॉन होम और आप आराम से बैठा डम, अंकल खोल के देखिएगा कोई नहीं है. टाइम बॉम्ब ऐसा. दिस टाइम बॉम्ब इज वेटिंग. व्हाट? काल क्रीडति गच्छत्यायुः. मिस्टर यमधर्मराजा इज वेटिंग. Okay, every moment gone. Every birthday we celebrate. We celebrate for what, you know? इस संसार में और एक साल खत्म हुआ मेरा, अब और कम है अभी. Every birthday, that is a celebration actually. I am going to live less in this samsara compared to what it was previously. Yes or no? Can someone say no to it? Impossible. If I am 20 years old and I go to 21, I am 1 year faster towards death. Ma kuru garvam. Kalah kridati gachatyayu. It's a game for Kalah. Kalah will continuously go tick, 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 tick. Chalu hai. Harati nimeshat kalas sarvam. ये काल तत्व है ना, it can do any miracles. निमेषात हरति. In a fraction of a second, राजा रंक बन जाएगा, रंक राजा बन सकता है. पॉपर कैन, एक लॉटरी बस हुआ, राइट. हरति निमेषात कालः सर्वम्. व्हाट? यौवनम निमेषात हरति, जन निमेषात हरति, धन निमेषात हरति, कालः. Every Bhagavan had to pass through all this. Take Rama, take Krishna. Krishna's childhood was miserable. Parents in themselves were not there. पैदा होते ही लेके भागना पड़ा. रामा 14 साल का वनवास. हरति निमेषात काल सर्वम. Father thinking that he is going to become the crown king. Next moment go to the jungle. जब भगवान का ये हालत है तो हमारा क्या है? जिनको हम भगवान मानते हैं उनका ये हालत है तो हमारा क्या है? हरति निमेषात कालः. Then what is the answer to it? माया मयम इदम अखिलम बुद्ध्वा. अखिलम माया जाल एवं माया जाल. एवरीथिंग इज पीसी सरकार. एक मिनट में he can make this person a PC सरकार. Imagine he can just make a person multi-billionaire. By the time he goes home and checks his bank account, he is a pauper. कुछ नहीं, एक आध छोटा स्कैम में खाली आपका अकाउंट नंबर जाना चाहिए. करेक्ट. In one small scam, if our account goes there, harati nimeshat kalas sarvam. Dhana harati nimeshat. In a minute before you even think, bank balance 0. Yes or no? So ma kuru garvam. Maya mayamitam. What is Maya? Anirvachaniya Maya, which cannot be explained. It looks as though very real, but does not have any reality in it. It looks so real, सब इतना perfect real दिखता है, but it doesn't have any reality in it. Then what is the Shashwatam reality in it? Brahma padam tvam pravisha viditva. Understand, enter and be in that Brahma padam. That is Shashwatam, not in this Maya. Maya is anirvachaniya. Don't fall a prey to that, because Kala is sitting there. Abadita trikalam Brahma, which cannot be changed by Kala also. Trikale abaditam. That is Brahma. So hold on to that and not to the Maya. If you hold on to the Maya, harati nimeshat kalasa. Arjane dukkham, rakshane dukkham. Correct? धनम आर्जने दुखम. कितना पापड़ बेलने पड़े टू गेट दिस मनी. कितना लोगों को टोपी लगाना पड़ा, कितना मेहनत करना पड़ा, क्या क्या बॉस का क्या क्या सुनना पड़ा. आर्जने दुःखम. बस हुआ क्या? नहीं नहीं, रक्षणे दुःखम. हाउ टू प्रोटेक्ट इट, हाउ टू ग्रो इट. कौन सा शेयर्स में डालूं, कौन सा एफडी में डालूं, बैंक उड़ गया तो मैं क्या करूं? रक्षणे दुःखम. ये दुःखम गया तो पूछो ही मत. दुःखमो दुःखम, माई हार्ड अर्न मनी. करेक्ट. सेम वे धन जन यौवन, all the three, to get it, to hold it, when it goes dukkamo dukkam. And that is why we keep telling, umar 55 ka, dil bachpan ka. I am always sweet 60. Why? I know I am 80 plus, not having even दशन विहीनम जातम तुंडम विलकम. एक भी दांत नहीं है, फिर भी आई कैन डू वॉट एवर आई वॉन्ट मन में. राइट. दिल बचपन का, सो आई कैन इमेजिन एनीथिंग. आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल ना. whenever you have drinking a thumbs up or a coke in a bottle with a straw, what is in your mind? Whenever you sip this cold drink, what do you see and what is in your mind? What is in the mind? हो गया, अभी इतना खत्म हो गया, इतना ही बाकी है. एवरी सिप, अरे बाप रे, और ये कम हो गया, और ये कम. एग्जैक्टली दैट इज व्हाट इज इन द माइंड, राइट. कालः क्रीडति, इट इज जस्ट टेकिंग. हरति निमेषात कालः सर्वम स्वाहा, इधर से खत्म हो गया, कम हो गया. अभी कैन में वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लेकिन बीच बीच में ऐसा देखेंगे कितना है, ऐसा ऐसा करके देखेंगे. So every moment this life is going, make the use of that, is the objective of the shloka. Make use of the life. Otherwise, if you are focusing in your life on all these maya mayamidam, then you have wasted your life. Purushartha ayogyata. Purushartha ayogyata it becomes. So you should focus on what is the purpose, and then if you know the purpose, that knowing the tattvam is the purpose of this life, then you will not waste your time in dhana jana yauvana garva. Okay. There is actually a nice song in Tamil, and this song is actually a folk song. Just a second. This song is a folk song, but very meaningful. Nandavanathil or Andi Nalaru Madam Koyavana Vendi Kundu Vandan or Tondi. Ada கூத்தாடி கூத்தாடி போட்டு கீழாண்டி. Now this looks as though a potter has made an effort and made a pot. This pot falls from my hand and it broke. That's all is the meaning of it. But the meaning is, this human being prayed to God and got a child in 10 months. It's like making a pot. He played with it और जिंदगी बर्बाद कर दिया. Why? Dhana, jana, yauvana, garvam, gone. Attachment has taken that life and gone. That means the life has got wasted. Ma kuru, don't do that. Is it clear? ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ धन्यवाद शुभरात्रि now next Saturday no class at Brahmagiri Yatra. Subsequent Saturday no class. I am at Delhi with my teacher. So 2 Saturdays chutti. So when you come after 2 Saturdays on the 3rd Saturday, I will appreciate if each of you all will tell one stanza of Bhaja Govindam aloud. So try to learn it. Whichever tune doesn't matter. Try to tell, because if it is in Mastishka, in Mastaka, it will work. If it is in Pustaka, it is useless. So take this 15 days to convert this Pustaka stuff into Mastaka. एक श्लोका, अभी तक तो 9-10 हुआ है, रोज एक श्लोका 10 बार ऐसे just try to read it. You should have familiarity, don't even by heart it, but at least looking at the book you should be able to say it fluently. Automatically when you say it in a tune you will by heart it. Okay? Ciao. Hari. Dhanyavada.
धन्यवाद सर.
धन्यवाद.